Here's some useless trivia. Caduceus has the same stats as Sombra, just in reverse. Did you know that? I bet you didn't, but seriously, who would really pay enough attention to point that out? And that ends the useless trivia section. Caduceus is a pretty good card. The problem is Constellar spell traps that star chart suck.
Like a prostitute. Oh, man.
And just in case you don't know what they are, Star Crater retrieves 2 Constellar from your graveyard, but you have to skip your battle phase. Trash. Twinkle basically does what Caus does, increase Constellar levels, but to target a second one, you have to get it back from your graveyard by banishing a Constellar in your graveyard, which you could do in the same turn with Synthera. Thanks for that, I guess. Wouldn't you want to banish your Constellar for Sombra over Twinkle, since Sombra can retrieve Caus, normal summon it, and Caus can move both their levels by 1, letting you summon Pleiades on top of the fact Caus is the Beast Warrior tanking. Now given that Caduceus special summons itself if you control a Constellar, Twinkle isn't the worst. It's clearly better than Star Cradle.
No debating!
But I wouldn't go as far to say it's worth searching or playing for that matter. Tempest is bad for a few reasons. You have to control 2 Constellar Exceeds with material and detach all their materials to half your opponent's life during your end phase. Cutting your opponent's life in half may sound good, but when there's a possibility you'll have to detach from Pleiades and Omega, it don't sound so good. And I know Tempest lets you attach a Constellar from your graveyard to an Exceeds you control as material, possibly fueling the first effect, but I'd rather keep materials on Pleiades, Omega, or even Persepi. That's if you play Persepi. If Tempest did a predetermined amount of damage as opposed to maybe things would be different because you could actually win with Tempest, and that would possibly make it more attractive. But nope, not the case, so Tempest is trash too. There's a couple more, but I don't feel like talking about them. Just know none of them are better than Star Chart, and all that does is draw you a card when a Constellar exceeds a special summon. That's it. And now that Caduceus exists, you might not need to play 3 Star Chart, although you will get multiple draws if you control multiple Star Chart.
It's debatable!
As mentioned in the title, Caduceus could have just said search Star Chart and it would be no different, because Star Chart's the best one, but it ain't even that good. This is a perfect example of a good card that searches a pool of bad cards, which makes this not so good. If Caduceus was released in like 2013, 2014, then hell yeah, it would be great. Even banishing a lighter dark monster would be relevant, but it ain't. It's 2020, and despite Sheridan being a 1-card Omega if you play Twinkle when Sheridan, this came out 6 or 7 years too late.
And it's sickening.
Thanks for watching. My Patreon's in the description if you would like to.
Help me! Help me!
And you have me feeling just a little bit generous. Any and all contributions, Patreon, PayPal, whatever, is very much appreciated. Thank you. Discord server links in the description. Best way to contact me. Thank you very much in advance.
I appreciate you.